Hey guys, I'm Brian.
And I'm Terry.
And welcome back to the Forest Farm Project. We're at Terry's old house again.
Fixing to put in the pantry, broom closet, and refrigerator cabinets.
Heck yeah, let's get to it.
Do it. Okay guys, this is the pantry side that's going to be exposed. The other side will be against the broom closet when we get this all built in this corner. It's going to be pantry here, a small 18 by 8 pantry, full height. Then we're going to have a broom closet, then the hole for the refrigerator. You can build the pantry because, as you can see, we could tip this in and out of here. So as long as we can tip it in that direction, we're only going to be wide here. It'll only be 8 inches deep. We'll be able to stand it up. We'll put the face frame on in place. However, over here with the refrigerator cabinet, you're going to have a top up here. The refrigerator is going to be in here, top here, and then it's going to drop down, and the broom closet's going to fill what the remainder of this space, which is 16 inches, I think. So you cannot stand it up because if you look up here, when you tip it, that corner's hitting the floor, boom, you're hitting the ceiling. You can't even come close to tipping this. So we've got to build these parts for the broom closet and refrigerator in place. So let's get rolling. All right, so we've shown you how we build our cabinets in past videos during this series. Brian's already pocket hole jigged these. We're going to have a shelf in the middle. There's going to be a top to this cabinet. This is a floor to ceiling pantry. And then this is our base shelf. And it's 3.5 plus that's 4 1/4 off the floor.
Yeah, it's about 4 1/4 off the floor.
Yeah, and we're not going to have bottom shelf on the floor, obviously. This would be about what your baseboard would be. So that will be setting over there. We're building this face down. We took all these boards, the side pieces, and the shelf, the top, and the bottom, and we ran them through the table saw at 8.
They're all 8 inches thick, or 8 inches wide.
8 inches wide, but we did them all at the exact same time. That way, when we put this thing together, everything fits. If you cut these separate and then go and cut one of these and one of those, you're probably going to get some variations. It's hard to get a precise, exact same cut every time. So get all your pieces rough cut and then run every one of them through that saw at the same time. They're all equally.
Makes life a lot easier in the long run.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and throw this thing together, and then
we'll get back on the refrigerator and broom closet.
Yep. Have this kitchen looking like a kitchen real soon.
Yeah, we're ready to put some floor down and get this thing done.
We just got to get this stuff done, and we got to get the sink side done yet. We got to tear the sink out to make all that happen. So
yeah,
got a little bit.
Because we got to get baby's daddy in his house.
That's it. Let's get to it.
Yep.
All right, well, it's assembled. Only thing we lack is putting a backer on here, which we will get. And if you'll notice when we stand it up, one side is painted, one side is not. The side that's painted, we went ahead and painted because that's going to be exposed to the rest of the kitchen. The other side's butting up to the broom cabinet, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and we're going to have to paint the rest of this stuff in place anyways.
Yeah.
Let's turn it this way. Just a mini pantry, but it'll get the job done.
Oh man, yeah.
It's going to be nice.
Look at that.
Close.
Oop. Tried to go too far. Like we said, it's a little micro pantry, but when we get shelves in here, we're going to have 2 above, 2 below. It's going to give you plenty of room for jars of peanut butter, bread, chips, cans of soup, beans.
These small boxes of cereal they got out these days.
Pop-Tarts, just you name it. So
Pop-Tarts, that's not healthy food.
Oh, we love some Publix brand Pop-Tarts, but we don't allow those in the house because we don't know how to stop eating them.
No, and they're really not healthy.
No, not at all.
But they sure are good.
Yeah, after a long day of work, they're really good. But we got this pretty much done to the point we can get started on the other stuff, so let's get to it.
Okay guys, first off, we've pre-painted this side panel because it's the only panel exposed between the refrigerator and this broom closet area. Now, we have to build this in sections. We've just got these standing here, obviously. First off, we're going to put this base, this will be the bottom shelf of our broom closet, and you can't assemble the whole thing. You can put one side on and then it'll be like a flag kind of, and you'll be able to stand it up. But if you get both sides together, we're going to have the same problem as we showed you earlier, where you can't tip it. You won't be able to tip it sideways either, because it's going to be too big to be able to tip it. So we're going to mount this to that panel with the pocket holes, because you'll be able to see in the refrigerator area. The other side is going to be hidden back here next to the wall. So we're going to screw through this panel into the side of this. Once we get that assembled and stood up, slide it over. Then our shelves can go in like normal shelves do. Pocket hole jig from the bottom, that bottom shelf. When we get to the top of the refrigerator and of this broom closet, there's no way of getting up there once we've got all this assembled and securing this board easily. At least we don't know how to do it. So we added these cleats up here, and they're all, I think, an inch and an eighth maybe, down, screwed to this top panel. We'll be able to slide this board up against there, run the pocket hole jig, screws into the side panels, and it's going to tighten up against that. Everything should be square. Let's put them together.
All right, guys, that was like a quick frame change for you guys. It's been about 2.5 weeks for us since we put these face frames on.
A lot going on in our lives right now. The women couldn't wait. Shelves are full. Nothing we can do about
But that shows off how well this pantry works. It's awesome. And I know we said we were going to do 2 shelves below and 2 shelves above. I think we have 3 below and 4 above, and there's still room.
Yeah, and we can put 4 below. Well, you can put one as you want.
Yeah.
If you put quart jars on like this shelf right here, you can put 8 quart jars on this one shelf, and you can have a total of 10 shelves if we had the extra shelf down there. We've got some tall stuff on the bottom, so we can't do it right now.
Yeah.
8 quart jars, 10 shelves, that's 80 jars of fruit, vegetable, meat, whatever you can in this little 8-inch deep by 16-inch wide pantry. So, and then there's a little bit of space on the side. You could stuff some other junk in there and pack it away.
It's so much space for the small space there is.
Yeah.
Really made a big difference.
It did.
And one thing you guys might have noticed when we were installing this shelf in the refrigerator cubby, there was a 2x4 on the bottom and an 8-inch C-clamp. And the reason for that was this particular piece of wood had gotten bowed, and it had a little bit of a crown on the top, and we wanted to keep it as straight as possible when installing it. Well, it still had that crown after installation. So what we did was I pushed down on this while Dad started nailing it with a nail gun, and that straightened it out through the face frame, and now we've got a nice level shelf here.
Yeah, but when we were originally installing it, the clamp held it good and straight, and the back has a...
we've got a stretcher on the back to keep that straight.
So it worked out.
Yeah, and it's really coming together. If you guys notice, there's some crown molding up here we installed, and it's all really coming together.
Yeah. Early on, when we started this project, my wife kept saying, she has a tendency to look for what's not right. She's like, is that going to stay like that?
She's not used to seeing the construction process.
Yeah, is that going to be like that? I'm like, no, we're going to caulk those gaps. We're going to paint that. We're going to do this. Is that going to be like that? Now she's like, she stands in here, she just grins. I like my new kitchen.
Yeah.
And we don't have the doors on yet, but we have them ordered.
Yep, we got the doors ordered. They should be here soon. We went ahead and got them pre-primed. That way when we install them, we can take them down a couple at a time, keep working on other projects, and paint a few each day. Yeah. And it'll really help us keep moving forward instead of having a pile of doors we got to deal with right away.
Yeah, the guy that's cutting them out, he's got a CNC machine. Them things are going to be beautifully perfect. Yeah. And primed, he sprays them. We did all this with a brush, everything. And that's the way we'll finish off the doors so that they match this texture and whatnot.
Yeah.
But to have them pre-primed is going to save us a lot of time.
All right, we're going to get back to it, keep making some more videos for you guys. We hope you enjoy what you're seeing and hope you enjoy this kitchen as much as we do.
Yep, it's going to be nice.
It really is.
Big change from a 50-year-old olive green. And
you guys get to see a sink install real soon. That's going to be awesome.
And these countertops are beautiful. They kind of look like granite, but they're just Formica. But they're nice. We like them.
They're doing really well. Yep. Have a good one, guys. We'll catch you later.
See you next time.